Hey, how's everybody doing? I haven't posted in a long time, but I've been fairly busy with a few other things that I've been working on. I'd like to do kind of an update on what I've been up to and what I've been selecting and kind of my portfolio and what I've decided to do since about the last month. Um, so far, I've been kind of focusing on fundamentals. So I've been moving into the fundamental side of trading, looking for high PE ratio, forward PE ratio stocks and profitable stocks. And these are some that I've picked in the last month or so that have performed pretty decently so far. I would say for right now, the market structure, what we're in right now, there's a higher chance of um, a correction coming in soon. And it looks like today was the first red week we've had in the last couple of months. So right now, trying to be fairly risk adverse and keeping your position sizes fairly low. If you're into dollar cost averaging, I'd say that's probably a good time to dollar cost average as we move on forward from now into the corrective phase of the market. But um, so here are the positions that I had selected. One that I really like is Mux, and it's a diversified ore extraction mining stock, and it's done well. So I picked that up fairly early, about a month ago, and it's been doing pretty well. As you can see, we're up about 23% on investment. So QSG was a fairly lower position size that I had in, but uh, all of the stocks that I have here are mainly spread out between 2 and 5% of total net liquidity in my portfolio. So, for instance, you have a $10,000 account and you're wanting to put in about 1%. Well, your position size should be about $100, and so on. So, moving upwards to 2 to 5% per stock. And I currently have roughly about uh, 75 to 80% of my cash in account is in equities, and the rest of the 20% is just cash on hand, so ready to purchase once we get that corrective side um, in the market. A few stocks that I like for the long term is IMMR, and it's an immersive technology stock. It's kind of just looking forward into the future. Haptic feedbacks is what they work on, and it's really beneficial. I can see it because if you're using VR headset, you can get immersive feedback. So haptic feedback, you can feel everything that happens in VR and stuff, and they work uh, in a majority of different sectors, which I really like. So that's one of them that I'm looking at right now, and I think for the long run, I think it'll do well. But yeah, just take a look at all the different stocks that I've selected here, and go ahead and just do your own research. Like I said, it's not advice to purchase or sell any of the stocks that I currently have. I'm not a financial advisor, but um, I have done my due diligence and my research on all these positions, and I think that they'll do well in the long term. So, looking forward about a couple years ahead, I think they'll do very well. So that being said, this is just an update video on what I'm doing. I'm not really active. I've been in the last year, I've been just holding a bunch of long-term stocks based on the technicals that we had last year that we spent a long time consolidating. We finally broke out to the upside, but now we're here. So this seems like fairly the top, and I don't like to say that, but it looks like we're at a position where we could see a potential reversal and start correcting as far as the price goes. I'm not saying that it's going to be immediate or instant, but I think that we'll probably correct down into the 4,800 zone slowly, and hopefully by then, as time goes on, downwards to 4,800, you have cash on hand that you can start dollar cost averaging into the market and reap back into the future, and we'll see if we continue up. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I appreciate everything that y'all do. So, all right, take care.